not the only one drawn to this place. With each passing day, more converge upon Earth. Pilgrims await. Some already arrived. Others still walking paths they do not yet understand. This gathering intrigues me. They exist in the space between heaven and hell. Their choices now will carve the shape of their eternity. But do they truly know what they are? What forces stir beneath their feet while they play their part on the board? Pawns, perhaps. Or something far more significant. Death lingers near. Yet the dead do not rest. Their whispers grow louder. Their stories claw to the surface. Deeds once buried in shadow now stray for the light. These saints, these sinners, they are unlike any I've seen. Complex, flawed, powerful. Some barely cling to their soul. Others shine so brightly, I dare not look away. They have been chosen for what lies ahead, and nothing in this world or the next will ever be the same. I must watch them. For within this fractured group lies the thread to a mystery far greater than they can fathom. And soon, it will unravel.
It's really ready to go. Okay, sizzling! Okay, sizzling! Okay, sizzling! Take me by the hand, take me by the hand. Okay, sizzling! Take me by the hand, take me by the hand. Okay, sizzling! He, him, they, them. He, him, they, them. Some people just call me Fluffy. Me by the hand. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. What the fuck is he wearing? It's not Halloween. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Look, it's sizzling. Darling, you can smile more. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, that's what we fucking do. Fuck off! Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Yeah, she is all gangrenous. That's cute, you massive fucking soy cuck. He, him, they, them. Superficial bollocks. He, him, they, them. Spider monkey fucker. Some people just call me Fluffy. Holy shit. Yard, 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 yard. It's Captain Gay. Yes, of course it's Captain Gay. Yard, 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 yard. It's really ready to go. Here's some Hollywood horse bitch. Ocean your makeballs. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, oh my god, like yeah. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, beat him into submission. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, yada 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 yada. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, you got me. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, so fucking crazy. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, fuck off. Fire, fire, big pants flyer. One of them. So that went well. Let's move on. Choose player. It's oh look, what a coincidence! God damn, I hate this day. I can't say the word tampon. Who fucking? I tell you what, I'll unmute the microphone. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, come on, give me a break. This is my first ever stream. Okay? This is my first ever stream. I'm not used to this kind of pressure. I don't know, you know, the mechanics of everything. There's lots of buttons everywhere. And shit like that. Anyway, for the 15th time, I said I didn't even know where. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm just in my mother's basement. For the 15th time, I didn't know where I was going to start today's stream. I didn't know how I was going to start it, and because where did you start after last night? Don't worry, I never saw it. I just saw the clip of the regeneration. We'll get to it. Oh my god! Oh, there's so much cope to unpack in that. But I thought the title of the stream, it's kind of like Doctor Who regenerates into Billy Piper, Fantastic Four, Superman, blah, 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 blah. And I left it like that overnight. And then I thought, today, just before the stream, I thought, no. Let's just give a very matter-of-fact title. So if you've had this open and you haven't refreshed the stream, just refresh the stream, because it now has the proper title for today's Sunday Fun Day, which is, if you can't refresh, man in a skirt regenerates into a Memberberry to the 11th lowest rating of all time. Because that is more of a correct summation of Doctor Who than anything. Because it's just matter of fact. Now, if you didn't see Doctor Who, which you most likely didn't, neither did I, wouldn't be caught dead watching this embarrassment of a show anymore, because it's not a show. Ncuti Gatwa did indeed bid farewell to Doctor Who, and Billy Piper clearly filmed a regeneration scene with her iPhone and sent it via Dropbox to oh no, he didn't right. He didn't cry. He did something worse. He projected. We'll get to it. He used the cope word. He used the cope word that people like him and his community and everything that Russell T Davies espouses to support. He uses the cope word that they all use when they really want to say we're miserable as fuck. He used the word joy. Joy. But we're going to see it. I don't care if we get hit by the BBC. We're going to watch it. We're going to break down the regeneration sequence. So if you're feeling generous today, thank you, because this stream is likely going to get demonetized. But it was, if that's the only thing that you saw of the show, which it was for me, then it was a head shaker. But it's just like, what the fuck is going on? Now then, Disbrew posted something which was quite funny. Oh, hello, hold on. Man in a skirt regenerates into a Memberberry to the 11th lowest rating of all time. Sorry, folks, just quoting the Doctor Who Twitter, because they have posted the regeneration sequence. Fuck it out. Do you know what? Honestly, right? Seriously, we muck about. you know. We ourselves cope. Let's not pretend that we don't. We do. We here in our streams, we cope, right? Because a lot of us live in the real world, and we're consistently coping with the loss of all of our beloved franchises. Doctor Who, Star Trek, Star Wars, you know, you pick another, DC, Marvel, pick one. They've all been brutally murdered. There's barely a franchise that we used to love as a kid that hasn't been absolutely infected, and not just infected, but malignant tumors everywhere, cancerous tumors ruined by El Corpo, who have hired the most insane people. So we do cope because we come to these streams, FNT, Real BBC, Tuesday night main event, whatever it is. We come to these streams and we literally just want to look around it and like, oh look, normal people. Isn't it great? Look at the chat. Oh, normal people. But with that said, or that being said, it's a DSP reference there. That being said, as somebody who's a host on multiple of those aforementioned shows, or a co-host, I sometimes say to myself, am I in a coma? You know, was I in a car accident 10 years ago? And I've just been in a coma ever since. And this is what my brain is trying to make sense of what's going on. Is that what's going on? Is that what's really happening, you know? Because I look around and I'm like, these are not serious people. They cannot be serious people, because you can't have men in skirts mincing around going, oh my God, I'm like the doctor or something. I don't know, like maybe. Or just looking at how absolutely ridiculous Star Wars has become. The Acolyte. Do you remember The Acolyte? Of course you didn't, because you made people like me watch it instead, because you're sensible and I'm fucking not. The Acolyte, where they literally tried to rework the whole of Star Wars. It's not the Force, it's the thread. It's not the Force, it's the thread. It's the thread. It's the power of money. And you had to listen to the most utterly insane dialogue, where you had a group of space lesbians. They were just women plus a tran. Although we know why they infiltrated the ranks, you know what I mean? But there was a group of women. Oh, I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired. And they're there in a group, and the leader, I think it's the leader, I don't know their name, says to them, "We were nearly wiped out. We were nearly wiped out." And I'm just like, sweetheart, you're a group of fucking women living secluded. How the fuck do you think you're having fucking babies? Because do you know how... And you've got Jedi who are committing suicide, and Jedi who can't even fight a retarded fucking woman. And then when it's all revealed, when everything is finally revealed, so that we all know the mystery, you realize that nothing, they did nothing wrong. Why did they, what? The absolute utter retardation of Ahsoka, where a non-force sensitive woman says, excuse me, I think I would like to be a Jedi. Travels to a completely different universe so that she can tell the person that she hasn't seen for 10 years that she thought she might be developing feelings for, that she just wants to be mates. Galaxy, not universe. Oh yeah, you can't spell retard without RTD. That's a good one. I might have to tweet that out. Can't spell retard without... You've literally just gone to another fucking galaxy far, far away to friend zone a guy who hands you his penis in the form of a lightsaber. Hands over his penis. Here, I am a current day Western American male. I am an effeminate piece of shit. I will not display any masculinity whatsoever because that has now been deemed as toxic. I will not tell a woman how to do anything because that would be speaking down to the better species. We're living in fucking La La Land. Star Trek going against the antithesis of going against everything. It is the antithesis. Going against everything that Star Trek actually stood for. Star Trek has always been about representation and inclusion. No, it hasn't. Because representation and inclusion doesn't fucking matter anymore. Those have long since been fucking dealt with. Now it's about the best of the best going out there and exploring and trying to do things for the betterment of mankind. Because it's called mankind, not fucking womankind. Anyway, you can say humankind. Fuck off. So to have all this fucking trans in space nonsense and literally characters that exist purely just to be gay. What would you say your job is around here? I'm literally here just to be gay. I exhibit no actual personality. There is no story around me, no characterization development. I purely exist so I can kiss that guy over there. Okay. Okay. That's okay. DC Comics, Marvel Comics, you see that character? Yeah, they're gay. Okay. You see that one there? Yeah, they're gay. Okay. See that one there? Yeah, they're gay and black and a woman now. Okay. See those women there? Are they gay? Yeah, they're gay. That is literally the comics industry, mainstream comics industry. No ideas. And by the way, these are all born, all of this stuff, all of identity politics, all of it isn't born around inclusion and diversity or the true desire to push underrepresented minorities. It's because they have no ideas. This is last resort franchise. When you do not have the right people in charge, where you do not have the creative minds that can legitimately push things forward, you fall back onto very basic, retarded things like identity politics and gender politics. Because all the things that they want to show, we got a lot of strong women now. Before 2016, there were never strong women in TV and film, and we brought that. It's born out of a lack of intelligence. It's born of a lack of creativity. And so you simply get into a mode of what can we do that's different? Because we cannot challenge ourselves, and superficially different, by the way. Superficially different. Because we do not have the acumen, the brain power, the intelligence, the creativity to develop something new. Okay, what we'll do is we'll create a new Star Wars or a new Star Trek or Doctor Who, and we'll marginalize them, gaslight people, and gay it up. I get, I'm watching, as you know. Well, actually, you might not. Some of you will, some of you won't. I'm currently watching Mobland. On this week's Real BBC, my mission for the week was to watch 3 episodes of Mobland. By the way, it isn't Pride Month today. It's Men's Mental Health Month. Always was, before, once again, the narcissists took it over. I don't give a shit about where you stick your fucking genitalia. It's utterly irrelevant. You are not a fucking endangered species. But I've been watching Mobland, and I tasked myself with watching the first 3 episodes before the Real BBC. So when they confronted me, how many episodes did you manage to watch? I said 5. I set myself a target of 3 and I watched 5. Now, I think the final episode is tonight, but now I have watched 8. I still have episode 9 to watch, and I think episode 10 is tonight. So I'll likely watch episode 10 tomorrow, maybe 9 and 10 tomorrow, but I got a feeling I'm probably going to watch episode 9 today. And it's like watching a breath of fresh air. It is. The final episode is out now. Oof, okay. It is like watching a breath of fresh air. Hold on, let me just. Oh, oh, oh. It's like watching a breath of fresh air. Because we've got great characters, men and women, all getting in all kinds of fucked up trouble. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. There's no Mary Sues. There's no Gary Sues. It's just really, I mean, tense is a great word. It's just really tense, well written, well acted, well edited, well directed television. Superb performances from Tom Hardy, Pierce Brosnan, Helen Mirren, pretty much all the characters. And it's so compelling. It's so compelling. You watch one episode, you want it all. And I'm kind of glad that I've left it to this position where I was lucky enough to have 9 episodes at my fingertips to watch at my own leisure, as opposed to, because I think if I was watching this week by week, I'd be exploding with desire to see the next episode. I loved it. I know we kind of do a comparison between this and the Gentleman TV series. I enjoyed the Gentleman TV series a lot. I gotta say, on a personal level, I think Mobland's better. On a personal level, I think it's better. Pierce Brosnan's he's a great actor. He is a great actor, but it's awesome to see him really get his teeth into something. Remember, he was in Mrs. Doubtfire. Remember? But I think Mobland's, and it's like this is TV. This is what people want. Do you want I don't want the next slop from Marvel, which is coming. It's Ironheart. I don't want the next fucking slop superhero inverted commas exclamation point fucking question mark. I'm gonna say it, bored. Remington Steele, oh, absolutely. The Saint. Why am I saying this? That was Ian Ogilvy. Remington Steele. In actual fact, his Remington Steele contract is why he wasn't Bond earlier. They wanted Pierce Brosnan for James Bond earlier on, but his Remington Steele contract prohibited that from happening. There you go. Beautiful straight teeth. Complete, by the way. No braces ever. Nothing. Oh. Anywho. But it kind of fills you. I mean, for England, James, it just kind of fills me. I watch these shows, of course, because I'm a YouTuber. I watch these shows because I do streams like this. I watch these shows because I do streams like The Real BBC and FNT and those kind of shows. My own YouTube channel, my own videos. And I likely will be doing a video tomorrow about this regeneration, which we will go into. And I can say to you, with all legitimate hand on heart, I don't have to be hyperbolic. I don't have to exaggerate. I don't have to tell a lie by omission or a little white lie for comedic or entertainment purposes. I can tell you hand on heart that if I didn't have a YouTube channel, that if I wasn't doing what I do, streaming, etc., if I was doing what I used to do before I did all this, sales, marketing, customer service, blah, blah, blah. If I was still doing that, there wouldn't, in any capacity, be a chance I would be watching any of this shit. Star Trek, Doctor Who, Star Wars, Marvel movies, DC movies, you name it. I wouldn't be touching any of it with a fucking barge pole. I would most likely, well, I don't even know if I would actually. This bit I'm a bit unsure of, but I would maybe be watching some YouTube videos about it. But there again, I kind of say to myself, I probably wouldn't be, because what I would likely be doing is I would be coming back from work and I would be putting on like a TV show that I do want to watch or a video game that I do want to play. And I just wouldn't, I would just be disconnecting from any of this dross. Completely connecting myself from any of this. There'd be no need. Absolutely no need whatsoever. Because I wouldn't care. I really would not care to even probably look that shit up. I'd just be getting it. And then I say to myself, if I was to put that into actual practice, okay? If I was to say to myself, right, that's who you are right now. That's who you are right now. You're that person. Forget about the YouTube. Forget about the videos, the streams. That's you right now. What am I? And it's easy to answer that question. I'll tell you what I am. I'm actually a member of the audience which has walked away in the millions from all of these franchises. Millions. Let me just bring up something, okay? Just real quick. Remember when the Thunderbolts tried to gaslight you that the exclamation mark was because actually it's because the film's called The New Avengers and it comes out and look, there's a marketing campaign around it being the New Avengers. Do you remember that load of bollocks? What it wasn't, because the asterisk was there because David Harbour kept trying to push the name Thunderbolts for the team and nobody else was accepting it. So it was Thunderbolts asterisk because it was actually because that wasn't the name that the other people wanted. The reason why they tried to change it to the New Avengers is because it fucking clearly demonstrated that this film was not going to make any money based on the opening. So they tried to do this. This is actually the New Avengers. This is actually the new. Look, everyone, this is New Avengers. And then there was a huge gaslighting campaign that this is the best Marvel movie in years. This is the best Marvel movie in years. And it's just like, was it better than Captain America? Well, how do I quantify better? Because they were both fucking utter dog shit. And so if I leave a theater thinking this film is utter dog shit and the one before it is utter dog shit, am I literally playing the game of which dog shit is slightly less dog shit than the dog shit? Anywho, it's a game that I wasn't playing. This is it. This is your film. Ladies and gentlemen, Marvel, here is your Marvel movie box office. It's going to get nowhere. It's not even going to hit 400 million. This is a budget of 180 odd million. If they are to be believed by that, and we can play that. So this is a movie with $180 million budget. You got to times that by 2, which is not quite accurate because you get a lower percentage abroad, but we just do that for argument's sake. The marketing budget was 100 million. So this has to make somewhere in the region of 460 to 500 million to break even. Break even. It's not touching it. This is your, ladies and gentlemen, your gaslit best Marvel movie in years. The return to form, which was just like the return to form that the previous movie was, that the previous movie to that, which was a return to form. Where was it? It ended like 7th on Friday after 29 days. 7th. And there was just all this cope going around. It deals with mental, at last. The MCU's dealing with mental health. That's because they've driven us all fucking crazy. What was that? The 37th Marvel movie? Oh my God. It was shit. Complete and utter shit. And next month, because we're now on the 1st of June, happy Men's Mental Health Month. I think it's probably Men's Mental Health Month because we have to deal with all this fucking bullshit going on right now. But next month, we've got Superman. We've got Jurassic Park World Part 74 with the worst. I'm going to have to bring this post. Have you seen the Jurassic World poster? Did you see the Jurassic World fucking poster that they put up? On the main account as well. This wasn't some thrown together thing that they did. No. They actually put this up on the main account. I'm trying to find it. Maybe they deleted it. Wait, what? That was posted on the 10th of... Okay. What's it even called? Jurassic World what? Jurassic World Rebirth? Jurassic World Afterbirth? Jurassic World Afterbirth. Here we are. Where's this incredible? Here. This was actually posted by the main account. Now, this isn't from the main account, by the way. I'm just coming across it, but this was the poster that they put up on the main account. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I could Photoshop a better fucking poster than this. And this was on the main account. This was on the official Jurassic World Afterbirth account. So what the fuck is this? So we've got Jurassic World Afterbirth, Rebirth, Abortion. I don't know. Superman's James Gunn, as Gary coined it, which was fucking genius. Absolute genius. Superman's James Gunn. And then we've got the fantastic foreskin. Or should we just say, and then we've got the Pedro Pascal movie for this month. Because the guy's just been put into everything. Why? Because Pedro Pascal is everything that Hollywood likes. He classifies as a minority, and he has no masculinity. So he's perfect. He can act masculine, but when it comes to real life, whoa, seem to be doing that with a little bit of ease there, Pedro. Looks like it rolls off the tongue. The cock. So we see why Pedro Pascal is the poster child for Hollywood now. Jeez, man. Yeah, that was the dude licking the lightsaber. In actual fact, what you got to do now is put Pedro. And Pedro recently saying that what was it? Oh yeah. That he just wants to stand up for people that want to exist. He says, I want to be on the right side of history. I just want to be on the right side of history. Do you know who says the right side of history? An actual fucking Nazi. That's who says that, because they try and force the history. Which makes sense, because this is exactly what is going on with all these activist groups. They are trying to force the history. And not working so good. Not working out so good. So we've got all of those coming in July. All of them. And I've got to sit through endless trash, as Red Letter Media would say, once upon a time. Endless fucking... Is that another fucking Pedro Pascal? He's in fucking everything. Everything. Oof. By the way, here's remember when Pedro Pascal tried to force Gina Carano into putting pronouns in her bio? Because she said, I don't want to, I don't need or want to put pronouns in my bio. Maybe because Gina Carano was very secure in the fact that she was actually a woman, that she didn't have to put that nonsense there because she realized that people have eyes. People have eyes and people can see. But Pedro was just like, come on, Gina, put them in your bio. And she's like, nah. And eventually Gina puts beep, bop, boop. Something complete and utterly non-offensive. Remember that? And I remember how the, excuse me, remember how the mentally ill brigade, and they are mentally fucking ill, went absolutely ballistic at her. Oh, come now. That's an exaggeration, as. They would, okay. It's just, I'm gonna kill Gina, racist bitch, get fired already, suck my dick, bitch. Hey, girl, I know you see this. Just wanted to tell you to suck my dick and go live in a ditch. Eat a dick, you fascist. Bring it, bitch. We're waiting for you right-wingers. Eat a fucking dick. A lot of people wanting Gina Carano to eat their dick. Just saying. And to that I say, this is my boomstick. Shows a picture of a gun. Retarded bitch. BRB gonna bully Gina's dumbass. Shows a picture of a gun. Fuck you, stupid bitch. Go eat a dick. Don't bully Gina. She'll fight you, gruh. I would like to see her fucking try. Let's go, Gina. Let's go. You cunt. You fraudulent when you guys... Fuck. That's the right side of history, by the way, folks, according to Pedro Pascal. That's the right side of history. That is the tolerant and loving left. The tolerant and loving left. Death threats. There were other threats, which you could probably gather. And they were in there. I mean, you kept going. Here's another whole page. And Data Racer does some great stuff. Just all of this, remember this. The tolerant and loving left. The progressive. They call themselves progressives, of course, because gaslighting is what they do. Never seen something so regressive in all my life.
And there was pages and pages and pages and pages of this. And this is the side of history that Pedro Pascal likes to push. Anyway, so I'm tasked with watching all of this shit in July. And I'm thinking to myself, based off what I've seen, based off the trailer for Jurassic World, based off the trailer for Superman's James Gunn, based on the trailer for Fantastic Foreskin, I think I would be lucky to be walking out of July going, it's okay. It's okay. I think if I was walking out of July like, it's okay. Would that be classed as a win for Hollywood? How does this work? I'm so confused by how this works. Because if I was to be walking out of July, if I was to be walking out of July going, this is all right. And these are meant to be the three biggest movies of the year. Certainly the biggest Marvel movie, certainly the biggest DC movie, and of course the Jurassic World franchise. I think every film so far has made over $1 billion. Is that the state that we're in now? I don't know. I don't know. So that brings us on to this, folks. Hello. Hello. It's headphones time. It's headphones time. Because we're about to go through. This is where the BBC tried to hit me. The 15th Doctor regurgitates. Are you ready for this? Because something actually genuinely quite interesting happens. Hold on. By the way, here, as you can see, man in a skirt or a dress. I'm not sure if this is a dress or a skirt. But this is where we are. Black gay man in skirt regenerates. By the way, is it just me? Admittedly, I've only seen Ncuti Gatwa in Barbie, where he barely said a word. And I've seen him in a couple of 3 episodes of Doctor Who. And this guy is not a good actor. He's a very basic fucking actor. But now the regenerations have become, well, they've become moments where instead of being big moments, it's now just a moment where they just espouse whatever they want to espouse. There's no immediacy to doing it.
Don't want to do this alone.
I don't want to do this alone. Look, mate, it's not our fault that you've lost millions of viewers. But unfortunately, you had to do this alone because only 2.17 million people tuned in. Or was it 2.13? We'll check in a minute. But it was the 11th lowest overnight in Doctor Who's history. By the way, 2 secs. Oh. the old Who lowest rating, Sylvester McCoy's lowest rating, back in what, 1989? That's like the 16th lowest of all time now. I don't want to do this alone. Do you know why? Because the narcissism of the Doctor refuses that to happen. It is. I can confirm that it is a skirt. It is indeed a skirt that it's wearing. This is this isn't actually part of the regeneration sequence. The BBC are literally having to cost cut. They're having to cut costs as much as possible. As the doggy finds the squeaky. They're having to cut as many costs as possible. I know, Rebecca, I felt the same. Murray Gold is absolutely wasted. Thank you. Thank you. So it's just, we've lost Disney's money. We've lost Disney's money. Shut up, Spaceman. Shut your fucking mouth. Get your own fucking stream. Shut your fucking mouth. We lost Disney's money. Nobody's watching us. The next season of Doctor Who, if we're going to make one, we're going to have to fund it ourselves using paper mache and egg cartons to create sets. Please turn the lights out. This costs a lot of money. So the Doctor is now going to regenerate to the whole universe, because that's where he believes he should. What are you doing? Oi! Have you? You better not have. No, you haven't. No. Leave it. Where's the squeaky gone? Where's the squeaky gone? Have you pushed it? I thought the doggo had pushed the squeaky under the PC. Hey, don't do it. I thought it pushed the squeaky under the PC for a second. Then, holy, that's the dog's. What? Hold on, chat. Hold on. I think the dog has pushed his squeaky under the piece. Where is it? What? No, it's here! You stupid. God damn it. And it knocked the green screen over. I'm putting the green screen back up. Hold on. Doggy derailment. What? Here. Now, you might be saying to yourself, oh man, this doctor, this doggo trying to derail. No, he's not trying to derail the stream. The dog is just like, don't do this to yourself. I'm going to try and run interference. I'm going to try to distract you. You don't need to take this brain cell hit. Well. So the doctor in his narcissism now thinks that everybody needs to see him regenerate. The universe needs to see him regenerate.
I'm never alone with you.
It says the guy who's literally alone. It doesn't hold any weight when you've lost millions upon millions of viewers. Nobody likes your show. You've had a huge investment from Disney, and it's done nothing whatsoever. You've spat in the fans' faces. You've constantly attacked the fans. And then you try to project all this. I'm not alone. Look, here's all my friends. Crickets. Sorry, there's nobody there. Just like the Doctor Who viewing audience, there's nobody there.
Joy to the world!
And that word, there's the word joy. Joy. Now you might think, so what? Joy, so what? No, joy is the projection word. It's the word that's used. Remember, trans joy, this joy, that joy. They try and use the word joy to mask the utter sadness, loneliness, emptiness. Hi. What's up? What's up? Hi. Oh, why are you being adorable? Wait, no. Doggo wants to cuddle. Not right now. Hi. What's up? What's up? Hey, come on now. Daddy's trying to do a show. Trying. It's pretty difficult with this little thing here, but it's huge, by the way. It's fucking massive. Hello. No biting. No. Down. Down. Oh my God. He's literally just holding on to my arm. He's got my arm in a vice lock. What? I'm trying to show this guy. Right, dog, let me explain what's going on here. There's a man in a skirt, right, that's trying desperately hard to pretend that he's not on his own and a fucking failure. And stop it. Down. Here we go. Oi, no. Hold on. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I was so sorry. No. Woof. Right, so he uses the word joy, which of course is a mask. It's a fake. It's a projection word. The joy actually means sadness. utter sadness, loneliness, emptiness. Just what are they going to look back at in years to come? Hey. No. Why have you turned into a devil? You were literally sleeping there like an angel 5 minutes ago. And then you got onto the squeaky, didn't you? You can't let the squeaky be. I've told you, it's going to ruin your life. If you keep hitting that squeaky, you're going to turn into something you don't want to become. Just saying. Just saying. What? Hold on. Chat, I'm just going to have to go off camera for a sec. Come here. Okay. No, I thought they wanted a cuddle for a bit, but no, he just... What? He just wants to piss me off. I've taken him out for a walk. What? Sit down. He's been out for a walk. He's been out to do his business. I did it before the stream. He just wants to hold me. He's just literally holding onto my arm. That's all he wants to do. Anyway. So what are they going to say? What are people going to say? And let's say Doctor Who never comes back now or whatever, vanishes and comes back in 10, 15 years' time. And they've got to explain this. Eh? They've got to explain this. So I've got a question. Yeah, huh? So we got a regeneration of, different doctors, yeah. And stop it. And then in 2017, you decided to bring a woman in. Yeah, I know, big mistake. We know. And then when the woman left, you put a guy in a dress. Hey, out of the wires. Out of the wires. Come here. Please, I'm begging you. I'll bribe you with treats. Then you decided to put a man in a dress. Yeah. Do you want to tell us the reason for that? Stop it. We're mental. Just like this fucking dog has turned into a little fucking devil. He's going nuts. Okay. So let's carry on. It's like this. I know, right? Okay. I know that I don't care. And I know that this to me just isn't even Doctor Who. This is just some fucking, I don't know. But there's nothing here which says, oh no, the Doctor's regenerating or any sort of level of excitement or anything like that. Shooty doesn't look like he gives a shit, which I don't think he probably does. I think Shooty's more interested in what Hollywood can bring for him. Because Hollywood doth call. Wait, you're black, you're gay, and you wear dresses? Yes, I do. You, sir, are welcome in Hollywood, sir.
Exactly the word. This has been.
What? Wait, what? What is it, dude? Pretend that you give a shit. I can't.
This has been an absolute joy.
There you go. Again, joy. Again. This has been an absolute joy. Joy to the world. I don't know where the fuck he's gone now. I'm sorry, but joy, I don't think joy means what you think it means. Because it hasn't been a joy for the audience, and it hasn't been a joy for Doctor Who fans, and I doubt it's been a joy for you. But the projection must continue. What face is there? What is the what face is this? What? Is something happening below that we can't see, Shooty? Huh? Gee, is there anything that you'd like to anything you'd like to tell us that's going on here, sir? I say sir very loosely, of course. So he explodes in a star. The regeneration. I guess that's head, left arm, left leg, right leg, penis. I guess. I don't know. What is? I guess we couldn't get a normal regeneration. Just how small are his feet? How small is this man's feet? How did Shooty Gatwa die? No idea. Don't care. Don't care. Acting and scene. Dude, this isn't fucking the Titanic. I bet you was just like, oh, when I regenerate, I want to go out like the Titanic, you know? Where Kate Winslet does here, far, where. What even is this? Anyway, it carries on. It carries on and on and on. Just fuck off already. Now you see, they didn't even meld the Doctor's change. It literally faded. It faded. This is I mean, they could have done it in post, but I think that they filmed this Billy Piper thing. I think they filmed this like 2 days ago. I know, no bi generation. Why? Don't know. I guess this generation's not so bi. So yeah, they don't do a morph like they tend to do. Morph one Doctor into the other. No, the morph has gone. It's just a hard cut because Billy Piper filmed this on a on her iPhone and handed it in on Tuesday. Considering the grifters don't care, he's always on about it. Yes, that's because we love to mock your retarded fucking shit, dear sir. That is because it is worth nothing more than utter derision to be pointed at, laughed at, and mocked into infinity. That's why. Cope with your 1.5 million viewers on a fucking Critical Drinker gets more people watching a fucking video than Doctor Who gets ratings. Imagine that. That's where we are now. So, yeah, Billy Piper looks directly into the camera and goes, "Oh, hello." Now, when the credits roll, it says, apparently Jodie Whittaker was in the episode. Apparently Jodie Whittaker was at God. Good God. Heaven help us. But it doesn't say, it just says an introducing Billy Piper. It doesn't say Billy Piper is the Doctor. Not that anybody gives a fucking flying fuck where this shit is going. It is purely here to be mocked and laughed at. Mocked and laughed at. Because it's dumb as fuck. The wrinkle between that's a lip. That's a top lip. I got nothing against Billy Piper. I got nothing against Billy Piper at all, but what is it? When we talk about Star Wars, we keep saying how Star Wars literally just references Star Wars. Star Wars can't grow up. Star Wars can't get over Darth Vader or Luke. It has to keep returning back to there. It can't develop. Some people say, what about Andor? Well, the simple fact is nobody watched Andor. Nobody. Well, Jordan, you've got a point there. You got a point there. We've literally gone from our classic Doctors to Jodie Whittaker, and then you've gone from Jodie Whittaker to a gay black man in a skirt, and then you think just changing into Billy Piper is going to be wow. This is the least shocking thing that the Doctor's done. The show's done, I should say. I say put a pin in it now, right? Just create a 5-minute special where Billy Piper's saying, "Hey, I know that it may look like I'm Rose Tyler or Bad Wolf, whichever, but I'm not. This is actually me, Billy Piper. Yes, I have now been regenerated into myself to apologize for the last 8 years of Doctor Who. In a moment, I will regenerate again and we'll be resetting everything. And we're just going to cut it from Peter Capaldi into this next generation. And all the other 8 years, none of it happened. None of it happened. But yeah, I have a feeling that this might have been filmed very recently, and I don't really know. I don't think they know where they're going at all. which wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. By the way, Shooty wasn't fired for his Israeli Eurovision Song Contest protest. It was July of last year that Shooty was already being touted as leaving the show after the 2 seasons because Hollywood had been knocking and he answered the call. But yeah, once fuck it out. Once Peter Capaldi regenerated, and Peter Capaldi, an incredible actor, huge fan of Doctor Who, by the way, ever since he was a kid, had some terrible things to work with in terms of script, but he managed to turn a lot of it into gold because he's Peter Capaldi. He's an amazing actor. But after Capaldi, that's it. It's all done. It's all over. It is all lost. Lost. Okay. So, might as well just have a little look here. So the Doctor Who account posts the regeneration sequence. Spoilers! Watch the moment we said goodbye to the 15th Doctor and hello to... Well, isn't it a spoiler that you're just showing the regeneration? What if somebody hadn't seen the episode? And you've got spoilers. Okay, no, okay. Utter rubbish. Aww. The last time somebody caused this much reputational damage to doctors, Shipman got life in jail. Ayo, that's a British reference. Okay. Don't quite know. What exists when a moment is unnamed and unknown? So I don't even know what this is. Audible. Oh my God. Audible gasp. Oh my God. Audible gasp. Oh my God. Disney era Doctor Who has no soul. Oh, no. It goes there and then that. Can we get a marker pen and just scrape over that? Billy Piper, heck yes. What the fuck? Heck yes. CEO of Fox Create. What the fuck is this? Eesh. This is going to be epic. None of this woke junk the other Doctor was pushing. It's not going to be epic because the BBC have control. Past Companions as the Doctor show is dead. We needed longer with Shooty. 2 paltry seasons wasn't enough. I loved him. Yeah. He was a brilliant Doctor. I wish he wasn't leaving so soon. Yeah. Brilliant Doctor. He wore the dresses well. Just reboot and learn from the mistake. Man. Anywho, let's have a look at the ratings. So last night's regeneration was watched by 2.17. 2.17. Let's get rid of this spastic. I'm sorry that your show is fucking dog shit, Darren. I'm sorry that you like gay men, black gay men in dresses, prancing around the universe, LARPing as the Doctor. I'm sorry that you've got no fucking taste. I'm sorry that you're a fucking piece of degenerate shit that thinks this is what entertainment should be. I'm sorry. Actual fact, I'm not sorry at all. 2.17, the 11th lowest overnight of all time. I think I worked it out. The 11th lowest. If we go to, here we go. If we just jump to this one here, this is last season. So it did better than 1, 2, 3, 4 from last season. Better than 4. Darren's coping because Darren knows that this is shit. This is the thing. He knows it's shit. He knows it's crap. He knows it's dead. He doesn't like Doctor Who, doesn't care about Doctor Who. To them, it's about the ideology. It's about usurping beloved franchises so that their ideology can be inserted in. So, in other words, scum, just filth. They are the absolute reason why shows like Doctor Who, Star Trek, Star Wars, etc. are dead. And Darren will now 41% themselves in about 3 weeks' time. So it's 4 episodes. It just did better than 4 episodes from the previous season. And this season, well, even the sandwich episode between the FA Cup final and the Eurovision Song Contest did better than that. Now it's just people leaving their TVs on. This week it had no competition, really. None. In actual fact, it could benefit from, well, potentially benefit from the Champions League. People flicking their TVs. But yeah, so it's 2 million. 1.58, 1.86, 1.5, 1.59, 2.57, 1.83, and 2.17. The show's thriving, folks. It just has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It just has the top 12 lowest overnight ratings of Doctor Who of all time. Then you've got the Sylvester McCoy episode from 1989, when the UK had 25 million less people living in it. Then you can carry on. 14th, 15th, etc., etc. Oh, dear goodness me. Dear goodness me, man. The absolute fucking state of this shit. The absolute state of this shit. So, a black gay man in a skirt regenerates into a Memberberry to pop the 11th lowest rating of all time. Congratulations, Doctor Who. Stunning und brave. Stunning and brave. Fucking hell. Right, let's get into some super duperies. Martino with a 5 gifted memberships to the stream. Thank you, Martino. And Loxor, hello, Loxor. Also gifting 5 memberships to the stream. Roland the Wretched with a $50 says, sorry to hear that you were assaulted this week, but I warned you about messing with those Brighton transgangers. Look, it's healing. It's healing. It's already on the heel. It's already on the heel. They have already long claws. Hope you're up to date on all your shots. Yay for the third female Doctor Who. Can they get the audience under 1 million? Well, the fact that they don't call Billy Piper the Doctor is kind of hinting that that nobody gives a shit. Mate, just imagine if that's the last we ever see of Doctor Who now. How did Doctor Who go? Billy Piper looked at the screen and went, oh, hello. Right. Okay. D Breezy PayPal'd £20 and says, for the demonetization, which will very, very likely hit this week because the BBC are very, very hit heavy. So very good chance, very, very strong chance of demonetization this week. So D Breezy, thank you, good sir. Disillusioned Man with the $2 says, good morning, you sexy New Zealand Adonis. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're gonna do some more on Sunday Fun Day, by the way. We're gonna do some more headliners. And this week we'll have a sober Mr. Porkchop. Hi. Oi! Get off. Oh, you little shit. Oh, you. Get off. Get off. Here. BRB, I'm getting my hat back. Yeah, Daddy didn't pay me attention. Time to wreck his shit. Come here, you. God. Who in their right mind? Who in their right mind would be a dog owner? Some crazy guy, I say. I was doing okay, and then the little bastard destroyed my Crystal Palace fucking cap. Hey, are you happy now? Are you happy? You better be. Strigoi with a $10 super. Strigoi, thank you so much. Cameron Kirby has been a member for 3 months. Thank you, Cameron. I saw so crystal pieces more like. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you look at me cute like that. VH has been a member for 10 months. Thank you, VH. Daddy, you didn't pay me attention, so I decided to destroy your shit. Cameron Kirby with a £2 says, stop boomering it as. Clearly, I couldn't stop it at all. Slick Rick, woo! With a 2 month says, no audio. It was a ruse. It was on purpose. Come on, out from there. Out from there. Come here. Come here. That's it. Fuck your donkey. Get your fuck pet on. Get your fuck. Do something. Fuck your rabbit. Fuck your rabbit. Fuck the bunny. Fuck the dog. Not that dog. The other dog. Not a real dog. The puppet dog. Disillusion Man with a $2 says donation to the Turn the Microphone On Fund. Lord Moore with a £2 says, yes, unmuting does usually help. Okay. So I might have left the mute button on. I told you it was my first ever stream. Be nice. Come on now. Lord Moore has become a member. Thank you, Lord Moore. Appreciate that. Slick Rick with a $5 says, here's for the BBC fund today because F them for burning Doctor Who down to ash and salting the earth behind them so nothing can grow behind them. I just don't. I mean, it's they have salted the earth. I just don't see where they can even attempt to go from here. And in terms of, you can't bring anyone back. Like, barely anyone returned for a David Tennant. And no offense to Billy Piper, but if you think people are going to be tuning in their droves to see Billy Piper, I think you're going to be sorely mistaken. I think it's time that you just sunset it, leave it for, I don't know. No. It nearly put its fucking tongue in the fucking power pot. Oh my God. Okay, maybe puppy proof that. Holy shit. Just went up to the PowerPoint, was like, no. But there's nowhere that they can go with it. Even if they regenerated the Doctor into a more believable Doctor, it would have been a hot dog then. Would have been a cooked dog. Even if they brought it back with a reasonable Doctor and good writing, it would probably take years of trust rebuilding. So I don't even think that would do particularly well. The viewership might go up a little bit, but I don't think it would be enough to even justify the show still being around. I think there's just too much trust has been destroyed. Too much trust. You could bring fucking Tom Baker back right now, and it probably still wouldn't do much. Martino with a 5. So he says, love the Spider-Man headquarters. Really? We're playing that game? Oh, okay. Calioth with a $5 says, ironic. In the search for more money, they ruin the printing press and drive the revenue stream away. In the end, they're just a case study in insanity. Yeah. But again, they don't care. It's not about entertaining an audience. It's about, here's my little clique of fucking mentally ill people. This is who the show's for. It's no longer about, as you saw from last week, or you may have heard from last week, to Russell T. Davis, the happy family, husband, wife, children, is the devil. Is the devil. But, this is a guy that supports mutilating children, so he doesn't say a lot that I've got any interest in and listening to. Nick Brown has become a YouTube member. Nick, thank you very much. Zodlander with a 200 Swedish says, hi, Az. I'm watching Andor for the first time and I love it. I have been on the hashtag cancel Disney Plus train for a while, but Andor and Shogun is converting me. I watched Thunder Avengers and Centering Ghost was real good, in my opinion. Yelena sucked. Ghost doesn't do anything. She just keeps she says a line every 30 minutes that's normally derogative to John Walker. And that's it. And that's it. Andor might be good. It might not be good. I don't know. But I just wouldn't give a shit. I don't care. I don't give a shit about Star Wars. It's numb to me. It's content. And I barely even talk about Star Wars. So I just don't care. I don't care. This isn't a course directional change for them. Andor is an anomaly. The next thing that's coming out is Mandalorian and the Green Fuck. So we're going to get back to retarded Disney slop. Oh, look, Mando's shooting people, but nobody hurts him because of his Beskar armor. And Grogu did a silly. The whole film sucked, though, for Thunderbolts. Darking Forever with a $5 says, evil can't create but only destroy. That's why everything they do doesn't work. As we appreciate you and keep fighting the good fight on Hollywood. Thank you, dude. No, it can't. It can only take what's beloved and destroy it, annihilate it, pervert it, twist it. A lot of it is case study in narcissism and insecurity. Russell T. Davis had the easiest layup possible because after Chigwell, all he had to do was just get rid of the Timeless Children, retcon it out, start afresh, and people would have been like, let's go. Could have even soft reset. Didn't want to do it. Didn't want to do it. Wanted to add to it. Strigoi has been a member for 46 months. Says even the people who these shows are supposedly for don't like them. Clownfish did a video on how leftists don't like Doctor Who over it being too preachy. Yeah, there was a BBC podcast. BBC's as left wing as you can get. There was a BBC show on the radio, not podcast, BBC radio show, and they were talking about how preachy Doctor Who was, how they wouldn't even think about watching it unless they had to for the discussion point, and how it was about just the hatred of straight white men, hatred of family, and that's coming from the fucking BBC. Nick Brown with a $10 says Pedro Pascal as the T-Rex. Probably is. He probably voiced it. Zodlander with 100 Swedish says there were good things in the movie, but it is not new Avengers. It is gold scenes in a shit movie, and I hate to disappoint my cousin, who loves She-Hulk, by the way. It has not made me lean towards Disney Plus. I don't think there's anything that would lean you towards Disney Plus. But I can't remember any good scenes in Thunderbolts at all. The best thing for me was the fucking credits rolling, and I could get out the fucking cinema and never see it again. It's a film that I will never see again. I'll watch things like Infinity War again, and Captain America and the Winter Soldier, great film. Iron Man, I'll watch all those again probably at some point. Not rushing to, and that's only because of Marvel fucking fatigue. But those I'll easily, happily watch again. But I'm never going to watch Black Widow again, Shang-Chi, The Eternals, Multiverse of Madness, fucking Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Racist Town. No, I'm never going to be watching any of this shit again. Thunderbolts, Thunderpants. They're unwatchable. George Andari with a 5 Australian says, as working in an animal adoption, believe me, hard dog poo is better to clean than running to. Oh, I know. When I take the dog on a walk, if he has a solid poo, I'm like, bueno. When it's soft, it's a nightmare. And having a cat, my cat's done some horrendous shit. Literally. Roller Coaster gifting 5 memberships to the stream. Roller Coaster, thank you very much. Zodlander with a 50 Swedish says, my cousin is forcing, praying for it, me to watch all these movies. Please save me. It's too late, dude. You're a goner. You're a goner. Jefferson C. Post with a $2 says Pedro Pascal is used to swallowing what is forced. Hey. But Logan Johnson with a membership for 9 says, between Floptastic Foreskin, Gunnerman, and Rebirth, I'd rather watch CGI dinos and at least feel entertained than poor superhero films and be catatonic and bored. I would not be surprised if my favorite movie out of those 3 ends up being Jurassic World Park. Brendan Lucas with 2 super chats for £10 each. Number 1 says, summary of the last ever episode of Doctor Who. Rani frees Omega, and Omega turns out to be a giant mutant baby. The Earth is restored, but the black baby isn't there, so the Doctor regenerates. But he can't get it up. So the 13th Doctor appears out of nowhere to give him a little assistance. The black baby comes back, but it's not his baby. Then he regenerates into Billy Piper. What the fuck? So the black baby turned out to be nothing. Again, another absolute nothing from Russell T. Davis. Russell, that seems to be all you can make nowadays, buddy. Brendan, that sounds awesome. Ted Hammond with a $2 says, Doctor Who, but there is a... This is going to be a short show today because I got to look after that reprobate. Fabian Finley with a £2 says, is that Bella? No. That's Mal who aims to misbehave. Dark Knight Rider with a $2 says, Gina's firing was the start of my fuck Disney phase. But don't worry, because Disney fucked themselves, mate. Jefferson C. Post with a $2 says, them saying joy is the Seinfeld serenity now. And it's complete projection. It's masking. It's gaslighting. They say joy because that's what they want to express, but there is no joy with them. They're soulless or empty or 41%ing. There's no joy there. And to try and pretend that there is, well, that's just as disillusional as their whole fucking ideology, mate. Mr. Wayne with a $2 says, what's up for Sunday Funday as headliners? That was a lot of fun last week, and we're going to do it again this week. No Cara, but QBG's back, I think. DJ Ryan 87 has been a member for 22 months. DJ Ryan, thank you. Fabian Finley with a £5 says that's dogs for you, and they'll say everything after the 13th was a dream. Everything after Capaldi to me just doesn't exist. Does not exist in any capacity. Stuart H has been a member for 18 months. Thank you, Stuart H. Patrick C with a $2 says, remember when Doctor Who told cool stories? Yes. Yes, I do. Now it doesn't. It's a gay black man in a skirt regenerating into a Memberberry to the 11th lowest overnight rating of all time. The Big Al Bowski has been a member for 9 months. Thank you, Big Al. J1 has been a member for 25. Thank you, J1. Royston Parker for 24 months says, you should get a cat instead of a dog, as. By the way, how is Belle? Belle's good. Belle is good. I've been getting my videos of Belle. She's a little sweetheart, a little cutie pie. Okay. And she's got a brand new water dispenser. The water dispenser that I had for went kaput when I was away. And it's been replaced with a new one now, which apparently she really likes. Zodlander with a 50 Swedish says, is this a reflection of the Doctor regenerating from a person that it's experienced a millennia of stuff that define them as a character? No. Of course it's not. Of course it's not. Same with Whittaker. She's like, regenerating. And he's like, I'm regenerating like Kate Winslet in Titanic because I don't know if you're aware of this, but I'm a big guy. It's insufferable. It's just insufferable. But it's not Doctor Who. One thing with it we have to understand is this is not Doctor Who. It's not even close to being Doctor Who. Ted Hammond with a $5 says, BBC should give Doctor Who a 5-year break, come back with a new showrunner, and move the show forward and not dwell on the past mistakes. 5 years was not enough. It's not enough. Remember, there was 16 years between seasons, between the Sylvester McCoy season and the 2005 revival. 16 years. In that time, There was one TV movie pilot, which never took off. No, it needs 10, 20 years. I was saying yesterday on stream when I was playing on Video Gam, I said on stream that if they sunset Doctor Who now, which they should do, there's a possibility that I might never get a Doctor Who again in my lifetime. Possibility. Fabian Finley with a £5 says, that's dogs for you. And they'll say everything. Oh, I think I just did that one. Did I go? Did you do that twice, Fabian? Or did I just? Yeah. You sent that one twice, dude. Thank you. sorry you did that, but you sent that twice, yeah. Zodlander with a 50 Swedish says, will Rose fall in love with the Tenant Doctor now? He still exists, by the way. What the fuck? None of it makes sense. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. It's never coming back. Jefferson C. Post with a $2 says, Doctor Who needs to get Dallas. Oh. But why? Doctor Who just 41%ed itself. Calioth with a $5 says, joy equals where are all the white women at? Generation equals transitioning gay black man into white woman. Higher views at Epic Universe and having more fun. There you go. Ethan Rackman has become a member. Ethan, thank you. Your Barmy with a $2 says, there will come a time this dog is your brother. Oh, I know. Look, when he's not being a devil, oh my God, he's just the sweetest fucking thing. He's got 2 modes. Absolute sweetheart. Fucking. Those are the 2 modes. Razorhead with a €10 says for a new hat. Thank you. Darth Jazzmag has been a member for 32 months, says new stream, as is wearing a dog-shaped cap. Oh, keep the entertainment going. It's great. Thank you, Darth Jazzmag. I love the little shit. Dearest with a $2 says, as did you get a peeping eye service dog? I don't know what that means. Peeping eye service dog. Oh. Is that a peeping Tom joke? I don't know. You kind of lost me there, dude. That joke's too highbrow for me. I just exist in the lowbrow. Crimson Shadow with a membership for 19 says, Shadow's back. What's the crackers? Here's to another month. Keep up the good work. Thank you, dude. I'm doing good, by the way. Thank you. Insomniac has been a member for 23 months. Insomniac, thank you. Brujo with a 5 Australian says, next walkies, you pee on his favorite light post. Show moves alfalfa. Maybe I will. Maybe I fucking will. Or maybe when this stream ends, I'll just go up to him and fucking shit on his face. See how he likes that. I mean, he's a dog. He'll probably just start eating it or whatever. So Ubi-san with a $2 says, how's that Cassida as treating you, man? Good. I'm in the back cave. Doing good, man. Thank you. Istaphobe with a $10 says, could someone go into AI and make Capaldi's last scene the actual final scene of Doctor Who? Have them die or something so that we have something to watch and close the real show. Well, the way the AI is going, dude, the way the AI is going, I could, somebody could just put a resolution on that. Paquet Albert Gabriel with a 5 Canadian says, a puppy and toddler rule. If there's silence, be worried. Very worried. The shitling is doing something it shouldn't do. Pour la maison. Merci beaucoup, monsieur. I know that's why I'm keeping an ear out. I can hear it mucking around with shit. But you're right. When it goes quiet, I'm like, what's going on here? Tanneroo with a $5 says, morning, Az. Glad to see Billy Piper is just as greedy as all these other ding-dong actors. Who cares about story or legacy? They paid me monies. Well, it's funny because she was on that panel with Eccleston where they said to Christopher Eccleston, what would it get you to return to Doctor Who? And he went, fire Russell T Davies, fire Rory Tranter, and fire the other lass. And Billy Piper's just there next to him going. And then she appears back in the show again. Look, she's an actress. I've got nothing against Billy Piper at all. Bethany Peake has been a member for 43 months. Bethany, thank you, darling. I appreciate that. Logan Johnson with a $50. Made that money. Made that money. Cash dollar money. Cash dollar money. Logan, thank you for a big fat fiddy. I love my big fat fiddies. You boy. Dr. Schlurpo has been a member for 12 months. Dr. Schlurpo, thank you, Schlurpos. And Brett Leafers with a $50 as well. Leg day tomorrow as let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brett, big thank you to you too for a big fat fiddy. Lady Wendelin has been a member for 24 months. Lady Wendelin, thank you, sweetheart. And Lady Wendelin with a $5 says, my dog is 4 years old and still crazy. There is no hope. Sorry. Shit. It's all good. It's all love. It's all joy. It's all joy. Right, guys and girls, kids of all ages, we'll call it there for today. I'll go look after the little reprobate, get demonetized for showing Doctor Who clips because the BBC's fucking... We're on 6,809 Saints and Sinners books sold, 239,371 taken, only $10,700 away from the second milestone, which is the what's the word I'm looking for? The concept art book. The link to Saints and Sinners. This is my writing debut. This is Mauler's writing debut. So please support it. Critical Drinker's got a story. Drunk 3PO's got a story. Soska Sisters got a story. Eric July's got a story. It's a 6-story anthology book. Please go check it out. Please support. Link is pinned in the comment section at the top. Also, if you're watching this back later, it is in the description box down below. Thank you, everyone who has supported it so far. Everyone who has got a copy so far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And a big thank you. The hardcover should be coming up soon. I believe they are okaying the artwork for it. Or they have okayed the artwork, and now it's going for coloring. So once it's done, fingers crossed, should be this week. Should be this coming week. Big thank you to everyone who came to watch today. Mods, thank you so much indeed for giving up your free time. Everybody who super chatted, membered, remembered, gifted memberships, thank you for supporting the channel. I'll be back in just under 2 hours with Sunday Fun Day, headliners with the gang. Until then, you take care. Don't regenerate into a black gay man who wears skirts. It's not going to end well for you. Bye for now.